Are back and core muscles connected? When people think about fitness, strength, or even injury prevention, two areas often come up: the back and the core. Many treat them as separate parts of the body, focusing on them in isolation. But in reality, back and core muscles are deeply connected, working together to stabilize your body, support your spine, and enable almost every movement you make. If one group is weak, the other often suffers. Understanding this connection is key not only for athletes but also for anyone who wants a pain-free, strong, and healthy body. What do we mean by core muscles? When most people hear core, they immediately think of abs or a six-pack. While the abdominal muscles are part of the core, they are only a fraction of it. The core is a complex network of muscles that wraps around the torso like a natural corset. It includes rectus abdominis, the six-pack muscle on the front, obliques internal and external, located on the sides of your torso, responsible for twisting and stabilizing. Transverse abdominis, the deepest abdominal muscle that acts like a natural weightlifting belt. Pelvic floor muscles, providing support from below. Diaphragm plays a role in breathing and pressure control. Back muscles, especially the erector, spinae, multifidus, and quadratus lumborum. Notice something: some back muscles are actually considered part of the core. That already tells us the two are not separate systems but overlapping parts of one essential network. The role of the back muscles: your back muscles are also more than just the big ones people train in the gym. While the lats and traps are important, the deeper stabilizers deserve just as much attention. Erector spinae runs along the spine, keeping you upright. Multifidus, small, deep muscles supporting spinal joints. Quadratus lumborum helps with side bending and stabilizing the lower back. Latissimus dorsi-lats, large muscles that connect your upper body to the pelvis. These muscles don't just move your spine, they stabilize it during lifting, running, and even sitting. Without strong back muscles, your posture collapses, and the risk of injury skyrockets. How the core and back work together: the back and core muscles are like two sides of the same coin. Here's how they connect. Spinal support. If one side fails, the other gets overloaded. Posture maintenance. Good posture relies on balance. Weak abs can lead to an overarched lower back, lordosis. Weak back muscles can cause slouching and rounded shoulders. The two groups must be equally strong and flexible to keep the body upright. Injury prevention. Many back injuries, such as herniated discs or chronic lower back pain, are linked to weak or imbalanced core muscles. Similarly, a weak back can strain abdominal muscles during heavy lifting. The two groups protect each other when trained properly. Scientific evidence of the connection research supports the close relationship between back and core muscles. Studies show that people with chronic lower back pain often have weak or inactive, deep core muscles like the transverse abdominis and multifidus. These examples show that there is rarely a moment when your back and core danti work together. What happens if one side is weak? Imbalance is a major cause of pain and injury. Here are common scenarios. Weak core, strong back. Your back muscles end up doing too much, leading to lower back pain, stiffness, and poor posture. Strong core, weak back. You may have good abdominal strength, but still suffer from spinal instability, especially during lifting. Both weak. This is the worst-case scenario: chronic pain, high risk of injury, and limited mobility. Balance is key. You don't want a six-pack without a strong lower back, and you don't want powerful back muscles without abdominal stability. Best exercises to train both together. The good news is that many exercises naturally target both back and core muscles at once. Here are some of the best. Planks. Strengthen abs, obliques, and deep stabilizers while engaging the back to maintain alignment. Bird dog. Great for spinal stability, activating the multifidus and core together. Deadlifts, one of the most effective compound movements that requires core bracing and back strength. Bridges and hip thrusts. Work the posterior chain while engaging core stabilizers. Russian twists. Target obliques with back involvement for control. Superman exercise isolates back muscles while requiring abdominal stabilization. A well-rounded workout program should include a mix of these to ensure both systems grow in harmony. Tips for keeping your back and core connected. Focus on posture throughout the day. Standing tall keeps both groups active. Avoid only crunches. Train deeper muscles. not just the superficial ABS. Use functional training. Prioritize movements that mimic real life, not just isolated muscle exercises. Stretch regularly to prevent tightness, especially in hip flexors and lower back. Listen to your body. Recurring pain often signals imbalance. Why this connection matters for everyone. You don't need to be an athlete to care about your back-core connection. Here's why it matters. Office workers. Prevent stiffness and back pain from sitting all day. Parents. Safely lift children and carry loads without injury. Seniors. Reduce fall risk and maintain independence through better stability. Athletes. Improve performance, power, and injury resistance. Essentially, anyone who wants to move, live, and age well needs to understand and train this connection. Final thoughts. So, are back and core muscles connected? Absolutely, both anatomically and functionally. They're not separate systems but overlapping parts of a powerful support network for your body. When trained together, they provide stability, strength, and protection. When neglected or imbalanced, they become a major source of pain and injury.